Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, where it's finally time to put an end to this chapter with Aran having done so well. We now have to defeat just Laverton. Laverton has been running away quite handily, but now we'll meet his fate for sure, as Soph advances on him. In a bit of a roundabout fashion, but still, enough to get the job done, eh? It's basically the final boss of the Dawn Brigade versus the final boss of this chapter! A soft criticals and takes the enemy down. Boss experience, good experience! Though I think we lost a lot of experience in that map. You disgust me! Well, you're the one who's disgusting now. A corpse on the battlefield, sir. Finally, the chapter ends and we've taken a whole place. Dear boy, I'm sorry you had to suffer on our account. I wasn't scared. I knew the Dawn Brigade would save us. Thank you. Thank you for rescuing my people. Your people? So you must be... Yes, I am Lanvega's daughter, Fiona. After my father died, I assumed the governance of Marado. General Lanvega? From the song? That's a name. Bryce, Tornillo, Gawain, and Lanvega. 4 riders of Daein. 1 country. 1 king. While they bear our banner, a free Daein shall sing. You're that General Lanvega's daughter? Indeed. Lanvega of the 4 riders. He was a good friend, and a mighty swordsman as well, and stubborn as a mule. Your father was a powerful warrior of unquestionable integrity. A great man. Yes, and that's why he renounced his rank and title as rider, and withdrew from court life, rather than serve King Ashnard. You've heard the rumours, no doubt, that Ashnard murdered his own father? My father could not serve such a man. And so, to protect Marado from a madman, we did not send men to fight for Daein in the war. I doubt you could ever forgive us. No, quite the opposite. You are these people's steward, and you chose the course that would protect them. But now, Daein is willing to sacrifice innocent children to maintain their grip over our country. We cannot allow that. That is why we are asking you to lend your strength to the Liberation Army. Together, we can reclaim our country. And now, you ask us to bear part of the burden of restoring our motherland? If you would have my lance, then I, Fiona, steward of Marado, do gladly swear allegiance to your Liberation Army. I and my men bind ourselves to your fate. Use my army as best you see fit. And now, Marado betrays us as well? You are aware that riots broke out in 3 other regions yesterday, are you not? All quelled immediately, of course, but the unrest grows. Who cares what the commoners do or think? Does the shepherd fuss when his sheep butt their heads against the fence post? Nevertheless, as the insurgence grows, news of it will inevitably reach Daein. Yes, I see what you mean. That would be less than desirable. The Imperial Prime Minister Sephiron casts a grim eye on dishonesty. If he finds out what has been going on in Daein under our rule, that would not be good. Sephiron's persistent as a mosquito and quick to judge. Though you and I know I have been nothing but fair and just in my rule here, it's best to avoid an inquiry. Which leaves us but one recourse. Crush the rebel faction before it grows larger. Exterminate them. Then the commoners bereft of all hope will turn their sheep eyes back to us and beg to rejoin the flock. I see. Well, I leave the matter in your hands. What funding you need is yours. I'm glad we agree on this. Well then, pardon me, sir, while I tend to our little lambs on the loose. Hey, we've taken a whole place. We've gained lots of lovely stuff. Let's continue onwards to the next chapter. More of the point gaining manpower is what we always need. Raise the standard is clear.
The Liberation Army's sweeping victory seems to signal a turn in the war for Daein. However, General Jared uses his superior numbers to harry the group and threaten their fragile momentum. Benyan has fortified its army with weapons and supplies bought with funds stolen from Daein. Benyan has also purchased the swords of a vast number of mercenaries from these same stolen funds. The Liberation Army does not want for willing fighters of its own. However, most are old men and inexperienced boys whose passion far outstrips their skill. The Liberation Army has no choice. It must bolster its ranks if it is to meet Benyan on equal terms. Its only hope lies locked in Benyan's prison camps, where Daein's former soldiers await their rescue.
So, a gathering hope, while we gather a lot of old troops that we possibly faced in the past. Weirdly enough, eh? Weirdly enough. Ahem! As General Staff Officer of Daein's Liberation Army, allow me to outline my latest strategy. Excuse me, but shouldn't Prince Peleus be here? There's no need to distract the Prince with the war's petty details. He won't be coming to any more meetings. From now on, consider my words the Prince's own. I'm not sure that's... Enough idle chatter. Come have a glance, my pretties. Our next target shall be Omono. Among all the work camps, it is one of the largest. Conditions within the prison camp are harsh, but we are to save the prisoners. Every moment matters. One of the largest work camps? Can our forces handle that? Such a trivial concern, and one my profound genius has already addressed. Behold this lake next to the camp that provides fresh water to all there. Into this lake we shall dump a deadly toxin of my own devising. Then we'll sit back as the enemy slowly dies. Yeah, fault. What are you saying? Poison is inexcusably vile. I will agree to no such plan. And wouldn't they give that to the prisoners to drink too? What was that? You! How dare you question my plan conceived in a state of exalted meditation? No matter how misguided the enemy may be, we must fight with compassion and consideration for the innocent. She's right. Poison doesn't discriminate. Prisoners would die too, and any nearby villages would be affected. And then what would happen? People would doubt us, question our cause, maybe even side against us. And it would cast a stain on Prince Peleus' name, don't you think? Fine then, do as you like. And when you find yourselves utterly defeated, you can come crawling back to me! My apologies to both of you. When Lord Izuka gets excited, he can lose all sight of reason. I apologize too, General Tornio. He stormed out because You needn't apologize. You were in the right. I would never condone the use of poison. However, this does not mean does mean we must devise another plan if we are to have any hope of victory. Indeed it does. Yes, you're right. In that case, what do you think of this strategy? What is the strategy? I guess we'll find out by plunging into it. Right then, so obviously we have ourselves a little bit more to convoy right now, as well as an integral purchase of a healing staff, don't you think? That is probably extremely needed at this point in time, so let's see what else we can give here. We can give Paragon over, which is an item that allows you to acquire the... Oh, okay, that's not going to tell me the skill, mind you. So we got that. Anything else to deposit? Well, Laura's looking to kind of take stuff rather than deposit after all. Right, Iran, with all this craziness, has gained a Master Steel and a red gem. The Master Seal is great. The red gem is something that we sorely need to just, well, fill up our coffers a little bit more, wouldn't you say? So let's go to the convoy. We should be able to go to convoy rather than, you know. So, oh, we have to take the red gem to sell it? Nah. It should just be sellable from here, he says, trying to actually get to it. So then we can use... No, we can't even sell it. We can trade it. No. Do we actually have to go to the shop to sell it now? Well, it seems we have to. Right, let's go to the shop. And we are definitely looking for a heal staff. How many would I like? Probably 2. We do have the funds, so I will buy that. And we will give them to Laura, who missed out on a whole chapter's worth of experience, as everyone else did their own thing. Mind you, I wouldn't have wanted her so near the front lines where she could heal in the first place due to what was going on there. Right, so apart from that... Oh no, we got sell items as an option. So as we get over to here, find the red gem, make a little bit of extra money, eh? Right. So we've got ourselves a little bit extra. Let's see what's in the armory today. So if anything, we need to kind of buy an axe, don't we? For now, Nolan doesn't really have much to go with on the axing front. So there's an iron axe there, sir. A little bit faster for you to get your doubles with. We kind of need a dagger for Soph. Just a spare one there. The bronze knife is better than the iron dagger, but I'll just do whatever. Right. Actually, is the knife usable by Soph exactly versus a dagger? I don't know. I do not know. Has anyone generated any supports at this point in time? Indeed, there has not been any really gained at this point, by the look of it. Volok has 4 units available for support, though. Didn't have up until this point. But who is free? Now, we can't have Megan Volok. That would be a bit weird as well. So, it seems we'll leave him open for now, because the rest of the guys who haven't got a support partner, apart from Meg, are kind of taken. Alright, we have ourselves some info here. Companions and Peleus, where I'm guessing we can speak to the prince himself. But let's start with companions, of course. Hello? Oh, hello there. Hello? Yes, hello. Now that we have that established, what can I do for you? I'm Meg. Yes, I know. It's nice to meet you, Meg. That's a very nice name. And, I'm from Crimea. Yep, I'm one step ahead of you. Heard that too. You're far away from home now, aren't you? Quite an independent girl, eh? And my village, it's called Oma. Oh! You're from Oma? Now that's something I did not know. Yes. Then you must know Brom. Hold on a second. You look exactly like him. Are you two related? We sure are. I'm his daughter. His youngest daughter. Oh, I've heard stories. He loves to tell stories about his kids. He said that you could lift a full-grown cow. It's nice to meet the person I've heard so much about. How is Brom? Doing well? Yes, he is. He works all the time. I do wish he would slow down. Ah, yes. Well, it's good to hear he's staying busy. Brom, huh? Wow. Brings back memories. Well, if you're his daughter, I'll do whatever I can to help you. You said you were looking for somebody? Who is this person? Well, he's my fiancé. How could any guy leave a girl like you? What's this lucky guy's name? What's he like? Well, he's standing right in front of me. I'm sorry. I'm sure I misheard you. Can you repeat that? Slowly. My daddy told us years ago that he was going to marry one of us to a really nice friend of his, a mercenary named Zehawk. Whoa. Hey now. I don't, But my older sister got married last year, and so I came instead. Oh, it's so nice to finally meet my husband. Meg, look. This is kind of crazy. Seahawk, I'm sure I still have a lot to learn. But after meeting you, I just know we'll live happily ever after. Meg, I need you to listen very closely. Oh, don't worry. I'll work hard every waking moment to become a good wife, even during a fight. See you later, Pookums. Meg, wait. Wow, she's downright pushy. She must get that from her old man. And did she just call me Pookums? Do we need to, like, erase the support so we can get them supported together now? Because that's a bit random. Right then, Peleus is also there to be checked out. So let's talk to the prince. Sorry to call you here like this. Forgive me. It's quite alright. Can I pour you some tea? Or is there something else you would prefer? I'm fine, thank you. What did you want to speak with me about? I know you were angry with me. Please forgive me. Can you tell me why you stopped showing up in our meetings? It was at Izuka's request. You are the leader of this army. You cannot simply leave all the decisions to someone else. I'm sorry. I'll ask Izuka before the next meeting. I need his permission to attend. Why? You're the prince. Why should you need any man's permission, much less your own advisor's? Yes, I am the prince, but I owe much to Izuka. He told me everything I needed to know to become a proper member of the royal family. He contacted Torlinio and the other senators from Daein for help. Without his power and influence, I would never have mustered an army or met my own mother. I see. You were alone. Pardon? And then Izuka reunited you with your mother, gave you a place to live, and provided you with a reason to live. And you feel you owe him a debt of gratitude for ending your loneliness. That is why you try to do as you were told, as Izuka wishes. Micaiah, you're... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... That was inappropriate. You're amazing! Amazing? You really can read minds. I'm simply amazed. You saw right through me. Sorry, I got too excited. Look at me, I'm sweating. Prince Peleus! What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? That mark. Oh, that. What is it? It's called Spirit Protection. The source of all magic in this world is tied to the power of the spirits. When you make a pact with such a spirit, its power manifests on your body like this. I see. What am I saying? You already know all of this, of course. You have spirit protection too. What? I saw you washing your hands the other day. When I walked up to you to say hello, I saw the mark on your right hand. You saw? I thought of confiding in you right away. My mother called for me. I didn't get a chance to tell you until now. Do you think this mark is really spirit protection? Oh, you didn't enter into the pact yourself? No. I see. So it must have been the spirit who wished to make a pact with you. Pardon? It's a very rare phenomenon among newborns. Usually it happens to infants who have an exceptional talent for magic. You truly are amazing, Micaiah. I don't know about that. Let's keep this among ourselves. We don't want people to confuse us with the branded. What are the branded? I'm pretty sure it refers to Beork, who have Lagoo's blood in their veins. I know, it's hard to imagine someone with the blood of a subhuman running through their veins. Anyway, I've been terribly mistreated by people who thought I was one of the branded. Micaiah? Oh, sorry. I think I understand more about you now. And about the marks we share. I'm glad I was able to tell you. I'm surprised you didn't know. Come talk to me again sometime. Certainly. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, I wanted to give you this. What is it? It's this splendid sword I recently acquired. It gives its wielder the upper hand in battle. Keep it or give it to whomever you like. Shouldn't you give it to the soldier you deem most worthy? No, I wouldn't want the soldiers thinking I'm giving anyone special treatment. It would be inappropriate, That's what Azuka says anyway, so I think you should do it. I understand. You must have so much on your mind. Indeed, I long for the old days when I was poor, but had few worries. Prince Peleus. But I'll keep fighting. I won't stop until Daein is free once more. Hear, hear. So we hate subhumans. We got ourselves, however, a brave sword. Being able to multiply strike is not bad for us in any way, shape or form. Well, I might hit the market, see what's on offer, see the state of the troops in terms of gear for now. But I ask you to join me next episode as we start a chapter proper with more Radiant Dawn. Bye-bye.